I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the UFE. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa, ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Nada tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, se fudeu! Meu conta, eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, mano.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Patrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocentes! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo mesmo aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, cara! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, caralho! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí!
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Olha, mas eu vi aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I
ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Вот с этими ублюдками я и хотел покончить.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
Продажные копы, сука. Столько денег, наркотиков. Какого черта дверь не открывается?
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Так, не открывается. Тут тоже.
Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei.
Душевая, да? Так, мне туда, да? Окей. На, в сердце.
Mister, have a nice day, guys.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too.
Да, ты сделал это. Доставай свою бошку. Откуда стреляет? Так, у них же оружие у всех есть. Они с пистолетами?
The security switch had to be in that booth.
Какие-то комнаты пустые. Без смысла. Так, для массовки. Вот это хорошая пушка. Так, сумка с деньгами по-любому. Кнопочка. Сейчас мы тебя нажмем. Подожди, там компьютер есть.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. Either there was a switch to those doors somewhere, or I was in a whole heap of
Я разве не нажал на него?
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Так, а что мне делать? Куда стрелять? Он стрелял по какой-то верхушке.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste. This was like throwing sticks at a hurricane. I needed something with a little more thunder.
Может, по свету надо стрелять? Май гад. А, вон, мне надо туда добраться. Да какой он движется? Вы чё, зачем ты движешься, придурок? Я просто влево-вправо двигался.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Ну все, тебе конец. Сейчас вам конец, ублюдки, будет. Да. Это было очевидно. О, опять? Да вы издеваетесь. Пока. А, черт побери, а. Ну я тут застрял, бля.
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Ой, какая у него рожа. Так, дальше двигаемся. Ой, извини, братан.
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Porra, você tá tentando fazer? Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu...
Черт.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer?
Доставай свою рожу. Черт!
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Мне нужны антибиотики. Вижу.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Надо осмотреться. Да.
Forces, painkillers.
Это я искал. Мать твою! Черт, че он так долго перезаряжает оружие? Давай, я готов. Следующий. Да, дружок.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Ну, тут здесь больше нет, да? Так,
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
это столовка, да? Прям в кадык.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running.
Надо все обыскать.
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own.
О, террорист.
I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance.
Еще вижу деталь. Так, золотой МРК.
It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Ой-ой-ой. Ёпта. Надо врубать замедление, когда они выходят с лифта. Да ну нафиг. Не, так не работает, да? Окей. Идем за столбики. Будем ждать здесь. Удобная позиция. Нет, не совсем. Ни хера не видно. Черти гребаные. Вот так его. Кто-то еще был. Еще были. Все, да?
Heat was rising. That meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Ну да, только грубая сила.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Так, здесь ничего не лежит. Окей. Мне явно сюда, но зайду сюда для начала.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Да, четвертого я не успел завалить. Ну и все, чё, ребята? Так, там орал кто-то. Ёптынский конь, это кто, мать его?
Killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Типа, чё это? Я уже эту деталь взял? И она мне не нужна? Так, что есть?
AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money?
А кому нахрен твои улики нужны?
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Байкера? Подожди, у нас тут еще места есть поизучать.
Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New-Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
Так.
I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now, the CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me.
Так, аж далее, да? Или N?
My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks. And there they were, my illustrious employers. 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Raulь Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Ну, все, почитали, идем дальше. Так. Здесь у нас что? Закрыто. Ты откуда стреляешь? Эта пуля предназначалась тебе.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
Так, деньги, деньги. Много оружия. Это оружейное, да, если я правильно понимаю? Ага, газ. Чёртовы ублюдки.
The bastards had me locked in. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing.
Так, что делать? Двери закрыты. Так, надо что-то предпринимать, да? Все, понял. Время уходит.
And throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Прям можно сказать, верхнюю челюсть.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
Что ж, идем дальше. Предатели повсюду, мать его. Продажные копы, продажные солдаты, продажные наемники.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Так, лифт. Здесь закрыто по-любому. Так, осторожно. Да, ворвались прям как по-настоящему. Надо прятаться. Доставай свою голову, ублюдок. Ну, неплохо так.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on. Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
And you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Ага. Блин, неудобная позиция. Прям в лицо. Остальные снайперы где? Отстойное оружие, слушай. Отстойное оружие, реально говнище. Все, что бюджетное, говно. Да, согласен. Бляха, еще патроны кончились. Ай. Блин, он так херово стреляет, эта пушка. Да, отстойно стреляет. Да ну нафиг, вы чё, серьезно что ли? Да выходи сюда уже. Давай, давай, давай. Он еще жив, сучка. Есть капитан Каталкин мертв. Да, хер там. Все заново. Только так. Прикольно замутили, да? Еще один остался. Все.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. It felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Так. Арсенал. С этой пушкой погуляем, чё?
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Так, тир, да? Ой-ой-ой, вот здесь будет опасно. Хотя, если так идти, то не так уж. Кто это был? Быстрей! Козлы, а? Вытаскивай голову, свой ублюдок. О, щит! Так, есть. Осторожней, здесь надо быть осторожней. Да, четкий.
Felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
Ой, зря это сделал. Это вообще же не защищает. Да, здесь надо в замедленной съемке. Ну, большинство легло. Да, неплохо. Так, пусто, тихо. Boom.
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
Вижу. Ох, как их много, а?
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Da puta, pelo amor de Deus!
Успел. Так, кто еще? А, вот. Че, еще жив? Да ну нафиг, откуда стреляли? Пум-пум. Да. Так, он там засел. Так, я не вижу остальных. А, вот теперь вижу. Ублюдок.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
Капец, он страшный.
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Так.
You shouldn't have listened to that idiot, Da Silva!
Да придурок, ёпты, ты чё спиной к нему сел? Идиот.
Thank you for all the fine work! Give Rodrigo my regards!
Так, мне надо туда, да, попасть? Тут ничего нет. Тут тоже ничего нет.
I hope it wasn't worth it! You have served your purpose! This is where it ends!
Так, этот ублюдок хорошо засел. Что-то мне нужно делать другое. Может, как-то можно отсюда открыть дверь?
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
Do I came here?
Да. Так, и...
You're even crazier than I thought!
Так, как к нему попасть?
Do you even know what you're getting for?
Да ё-моё, вы что, серьезно? Как его мочить-то? Я что-то не прочитал.
I'll think of you when I get my promotion.
Черт, как его мочить, а? Ёпта. Так.
You should know when to walk away.
Так, ну чё стоять-то? Ну как? Черт, как так по мне попадает четко? Черт, ублюдок.
You were doing so well. You had to go and spoil it.
Так, и чё?
Why do you think you're not dead already? I hoped I'd be the one to kill you.
Как же мне его убить? Черт побери, а? Так, думай. Ну я наверх не могу попасть к нему, или как-то все-таки могу?
You even see what a joke you are?
Так, и чё дальше? Что делать дальше? Ай! Так, подожди. А там человек стоит или кто? Там стоял человек, прикинь. Сейчас я тебе по башке выстрелю. Ага, вот как. Ублюдок хренов. Чё за панда, сука? Сука, я ж стрелял по нему. Угу. Да что такое? Одну только прохавал, другое началось. Так, возьмем нормальную пушку. Тварь, а? Так. Сука, как я за эту штуку не спрятался сразу? Да ты чё, мать твою? Издеваетесь, что ли? Да сдохни уже, тварь. Блин, мать твою етить! Сейчас опять оттуда вылезет. Вот так, сучка. Горилья морда.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
Something funny about dying? I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything!
Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow.
Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the crachá preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just fritter it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!